In this video, we're going to be continuing with the finances drop down menu, and we're going to be looking at extra student extra fees here. So here you just view the amount students have paid towards extra fees. You just import the student ID and then you select the extra fee tab according to what you registered. So full you have the privilege to register extra fees on the same dashboard when it display that. So we want to select this and see whether the student have paid for this, and it comes out that the student have not paid for this. Correct. So if the student wants to pay, immediately you can bill them and then process the payment. So the student wants to pay this and then payment is processed. So we have the information down here. You can also print your receipt. That's cool. Now let's come to this pass. This pass allows you to view events for transaction for events I have already passed, right? Like extra fees, payment for academic year, maybe past academic year. And you want to choose and you're going to select all these things and get records. Yeah, you can select the class and then you select the tab and color day and then you search the record. But there's no record here, so you're going to see nothing there. You want to view this. It's for the entire academic year. You want to view the tab, which says certificate, and we're going to fetch this record. See that all the students did not pay anything for this particular certificate, so they have that balance to pay. That's how you view the records. And if a student wants to pay any of these, you're going to come back here to this scoring and then you can pay the student off. You can search the ID and pay them off. Yes, to our extra fee payment. Maybe you want to say to the entire school. Maybe you want to say maybe something this volunteer something like this, right? Parental teachers appreciation, and then we want to enter the fees here. It's going to be entered in the currency here, and then maybe we'll say students should pay 500 for that. You're going to add this extra fee, and once you add the extra fee, boom, it's loaded and it's going to be among your extra fee. Now you view fees. These are all the extra fees that we have in the system. This is for all that we just added. This is what we just added. So here you can delete an extra fee if you want it to not exist in the system again. Pretty good. Here you can print bulk receipt just as we demonstrated in the other video there. You can choose the date and then on this day, to the next day that you want to choose. Today. All transactions that were done, you're going to view everything here. Basically, these are the transactions that were done. You can print them, select here, select all, you're going to print them, and that's just pretty good. So let's move to others. Here at others, you record expenditures. So if you want to enter a kind of new expenditure here, current, you're going to enter the name of the item that you're going to get, the reason why this item is needed, and then the amount. So here we're going to say maybe something like this, and then so we need chalk. We need to spend 2,300 for chalk. It will process this expenditure. See this? So once you process the expenditure, the insufficient balance to complete the transaction. Meaning this particular army portal I'm using, this army doesn't have enough funds to process that. But let's reduce this to a kind of amount that the army should have to process this, and then poof, it is successful. It means that the money is going to be subtracted from this particular total, right? And then once the money is subtracted, if you go to audit this you're going to see all these transactions. So here we come to view, right? You want to view all those expenditures. You want to fetch all the records. We're going to see those expenditures. You can print them. See, printer, and that's pretty cool. So let's discuss the next one here, which has to do with teachers, paying teachers off. Like, you're going to select the teacher's ID, and you're going to see basic information about this teacher ID, full name, qualification, contact, and then you see the salary that you're supposed to pay this teacher. So if you want to pay them off, you select the month that you want to pay them for, you select the month, and then you process the payment. But the payment is not going to happen if you have up to this up to the amount that you're going to specify in this box, if you have it in your account. And how it happens is that you're going to take the physical cash and give it to the teacher, and then you process the payment here. Okay, let's say pay this teacher 200. I believe this you have about 200 here. Now you're going to process this payment. It's done. If you want to print this, you can print it out. The date and everything is going to be included. So let's go back here. That's pretty much cool, right? Now here you can viewing teachers that have been paid. We select all categories for all months. It's the only payment record that we have in here that you pay this man off, and that's that. So that is how you do payment for teachers. And then the next thing here is to audit and total. We have all the financial records. This is the total due, the total in here, the total pay school fees. So this is the total due, and this is the total pay school fees. See it? And this is the total paid extra fees. Now, this is unpaid, that is the balance that the school has out, and this is the expenditure, how much the school spent. Yeah, the same thing here in details. So let's go to different things here. My finances. Here is the financial record of this particular Now, how much the have balance in this account? 150. The total they receive $0. The total they transfer 20,500. All the transactions they did, what are they pay for materials, what are they pay teacher, everything is going to come in here. Or they transfer the money to our it's going to be reflected here. And then the total that this particular have for that academic. So here, you want to transfer money, you can select a particular and transfer any amount you place in here to that particular So let's say we want to transfer $100 to this If we transfer this money, the payment goes successfully. But the has to verify and confirm that this money was transferred to him. That is, you transfer the money here, you get him in physical cash, and check the physical cash, and then you confirm it on his portal. So this is going to be pending until this confirms that payment. Once it's confirmed, this money is going to be subtracted from your balance here. It's going to be added to the transfer here. But if this rejects this, it means that this money is going to bounce back, and then everything is going to remain cool. The next one is our finances. Here's where you view all balances. But this privilege is only for full administrators. So here, you're going to see the ID, the position, the balance that they have in their account. You can download this or you leave it like that. So if you come here, this is the total amount that all the balances sum up to. Just as you see this. So If you want to search transfer history for a particular admin, you click on that particular admin. Like for example, let's search this admin transfer history. Now this admin transferred 20,000 to this other admin and it was approved, meaning this admin received the cash and checked it and was covered and approved on his portal. But this admin has not verified this yet, so it's still pending. That's just that. So here you can view the income report, total amount I came to the school, total amount I was spent, pretty much cool. These are all the reports you can view here.